Welcome to the Armenia campaign for Divinity Et Impera 1.2.5, and we've just rolled over the end turn in preparation of starting the video, and we've had another noble death. I don't know who's actually died yet, but we're going to get up to this end and see if we can find someone. I'm a bit inclined at the moment just to put someone in. I mean, looks like virtually everybody here is from the family line, so let's see if we can find someone who's pretty good. He's got quite, probably it's a bit difficult to tell, and in some ways they're all very much the same. I think what we will do is just put you in. Mission issued: the art of war, research technology, the following management, 5 turns. Thank you, game. Desertion, because of course we're in winter. We got missing taxes from Transoxonia and business at Pontus, but it's not exactly going to bankrupt us. General here, so it looks like he was. So the new general is right out here, defending this frontier. And what was he from? The family? He came from this family, so that means one of these wives is no longer married. Yes, so what I'm going to do is a little bit of a dodge and get you in. Got a new general. Year 50. I wonder whether we've got a new leader. He's a patriot, so he's -5 loyalty for every enemy army present. So I've got a feeling it was actually the party leader who died, because he seems a bit young to be the party leader when most of these are quite old. Now the other big event that actually happened during that end turn is that Rome is now at war with us, which is in some ways pretty good, because that is going to be our final big push. You can see they're at war with everyone, because what actually happened is Egypt came in on our side as well. And therefore what this is actually doing is setting up the grand finale for this series, because we are now definitely in the late phase of this campaign, and I am already thinking about the next campaign.
We fight for you, my lord. Ready for orders.
Reach.
Ready for battle.
He's got.
At your command.
So what is this army? I think what we can do is we can get a sabotage on him.
I revel in destruction. Luck has found me out.
Yeah. Thank you. I think what we will do is we'll take a chance. This is
Ready
one of
for
our
orders.
elite generals. We're going to bring you up here,
to the settlement.
and what we will do is fight this to minimize casualties. The enemies come out, that means they're dead. They've only got 1 cavalry unit. Of course we'll be fighting in the snow. Nice open plain, which is ideal for this type of army, because technically this is actually a siege army. Oops. And I'm just gonna. You sit behind. You're really a charge unit. You protect that flank. Actually, this army is a little bit OP with the horse archers. Actually, let's just. What am I doing? Oh, 2 sets of horse archers out on this flank, and 2 more out on this flank. Make sure we've got the right. Whoops. Right ones on each flank so I can control them properly, and that is about it.
We are at your command. I have been here before. Many times I have faced bad
think we will move the front line forward a little bit. Bring you up. There they are. That's the Volksman. There they are. I mean, these are all pretty light infantry, so it shouldn't be. Okay. But then there's no such thing as a completely easy battle in Et Impera. The AI can still dish out the occasional thing. What we got? So that's the heavy melee cav. What we'll do is bring these guys in. General over here. Just move you slightly in. The artillery is already having an effect. Is just draw you back. Just let them chase them. Well, those guys are going down. You keep bringing them this way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Down to 77 already. Keep bringing them this way. Pull back this way. Volksman in. General come up in support. Right. Yep. Got them. Spear infantry. Skirmish back this way. General. You round this way. Okay, horse archers. We need to get these guys on the move. You come this way. You out this way. You out this way. You into the backs of those.
Our general is under attack.
Yep. General will be okay. You out here. In on the back of these. Just keep these.
One of our units has used
Right,
all its
we only
ammunition.
need 2 units of cav here. Disengage. What are you doing? Sat here, doing nothing. You fire into the backs of those. Where are you, unit? Wow. Ah, it's these Flannex units.
One of our units is
Forgot that. They're hacking through my... General around here. You fire onto those. Yeah, this army is getting quite badly damaged. Hey, they're gone.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Right, let's relieve these units. That way, General in. Yeah, I should have reinforced the center with melee to be able to deal with the opposition. Yeah, it was a bit of a mistake there. That's it, they should be gone. Yeah, that was a bit more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Because we lost 501, that's about 25% of our force. And down they go. And that gives us a kink. Can occupy.
At your command.
Okay, we got that. Convert that. That can be food. That can be, actually, what we could do here is put a temple in, and then we'll just knock that down. Right, the next thing I want to do now is make peace with Gete. I don't want to be.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So the gods.
I mean, that will upset that lot up there, but that secures this frontier, because what I want to do now is shift the focus very much onto the Romans.
Has many faces.
Right.
How may I serve you?
I want you coming into Noria.
Treading softly.
How may I
You.
serve you?
Not you. You're a long way away.
Many faces.
You're into this area. I want you up to here,
If you command.
because
On the
this,
move.
what we got here, this is 17. Very tempted, very tempted. They declared war on
My
us,
lord.
but we can't reach them. Right, what we're going to do is come bring this army this
On the
way.
move, my lord.
Right, I need to find my other armies now. Yeah. You're refurbishing. Right, I think
At your command.
we probably can't recruit anything at all here. We've got a couple of some cell swords. I think what we'll do is we'll merge these two together into this army and recruit. You're 11-4. What are you? I can't tell. You're 8-10. Armor 25. I think we'll just hire you in to look intimidating. Because of course our first objective has got to be trying to find out where the Roman armies are. Of course I was shuffling these navies around as well.
Fleet reporting, my lord. It is an honor to serve you.
I don't think I'm quite ready yet. You've got the movement range. You come down to here. You
Your orders, my lord.
come into here.
Easy into port.
Defend Bella. And I think what I am going to do is I've got an agent down here who's effectively being wasted. Because,
My lord.
so, sorry about this, agent, but
A wise man
no.
whispers his secrets.
I'll disband you. And then we're going to recruit. Got an agent going into there, so what we're going to do is recruit a new agent here. Normally I don't like doing in that, but considering the stage we are in the campaign, I mean, you're just going to be doing reconnaissance, so good stolen.
I
So
serve
we'll
you?
recruit you there. Just make sure we got all our agents. Look, summary. We've got 2 more fleets we can use if we need them. But I don't think that's going to be. So where's my armies? I've got an army here, out on its own. We've got 2 armies here. We've got 2 armies here and a cavalry army there. There's the rest. Let's have a quick look. Oh, we got an army here, which I've forgotten completely all about. We've got an army over there, which we could bring in as well. So I think, considering Egypt is fighting alongside us now against a common enemy, I think we can start to bring you over. And where's this army? Other army. I should have moved this army a long time ago. Right, so we got navy defending there, navy defending there. We got an army there, and what I'm going to need to be able to do is get my navy round to here. So let's talk strategy. Seeing the Romans have declared war on us, first thing we're going to need to do is push into here and effectively get control of this coastline of the Adriatic, which then gives us the ability to get directly into Italy. But the objective would be, I think this is Nuria. If we could get Nuria, I mean, if we could get all the settlements up here as far as Nuria, I'd be happy. In fact, I'd be quite happy to finish the campaign there, as long as we get a few reasonable battles. And I think that is about all we can do this turn. Actually, just have a quick look through construction reports. Okay, ha! I suppose I better. Right, I want that. I want that. And what else do we want? I don't think we actually need provisions here. This is a very wealthy area. Do it a quick way. -4 food. Culture. -12 banditry. Well, we've got so much food we don't know what to do with, so.
My lord.
It's the Cav army.
We fight for you, my lord.
You can recruit here, can't? No, you can't. Let's have a quick look. Let's build that up.
Ready for battle.
So at the moment, we can only recruit light cav. We need a tier 2. It's annoying, but that's fine. That's the way it goes. Construction report. What we got in Antioch. That can go up. Not, I think Antioch's got any problem to do. Siege workshop. Nope. We need that. Or we could. What's the topic over here? Bithynia. Actually, was that inspired population? Where's the inspired population? Over here. This is good. So, that's actually, I've got this army that was sat over here, wasn't it? I think.
My lord.
Expand you, and that gives me a spare army should I need it. Because then I could, if necessary, I could start recruiting a new army here. In fact, what we got here? You've got cav, you've got military. I think we're going to raise a new army here. And state the legacy, bearers of truth. You.
My lord.
What you're going to be is my resupply reinforcement army. So a couple of there. These guys take a lot of bashing, so get into there. So you're going to be my resupply army. So just going to go for an end turn. Without desertion, that's the expected. General returned home. Here, construction reports. Yeah, we'll take a look at that in a minute. And what we're going to do here is push out here against the Romans. Your job is going to be to come over here, see what's in Apollonia. Now, before we get into this battle, I just want to ask a question, because the end turns at the moment are so long. That's one of the reasons why I did them out, and it gives me a little bit of time to think. And I was thinking a little bit about the next campaign, and it suddenly struck me about Egypt, because Egypt's a very interesting faction to play. It's the first faction I ever played in Dividi Et Impera 1.2, and things have changed a lot since that Let's Play. It's also in a totally different starting position for what I've done recently. So what I'm going to do is put it out there. Is anybody really interested in seeing an Egyptian campaign? I mean, it's just purely out of curiosity. The other options at the moment are Parthia, Bactria, Median, Atropine, although I'm a bit reluctant about that one because it's right next to where the Armenian campaign started. And the other one I've thought about on a little bit of a whim is the Mauryan Empire. Now, if any of you are not sure where the Mauryan Empire is, it's right down. Let's just show you here. I mean, let's do this while I'm talking about it. The Mauryan Empire starts down here, which is a very interesting starting position. They've also got a very unique roster. They've got, I mean, they don't have a lot of cavalry, but they do have lots of elephants. Of course, Egypt starts here. Bactria starts here. Parthia, I think, starts here. And of course, Media Atropine starts here, which is right next to where, if I should do Armenia. Armenia starts here. Media Atropine starts here. Parthia there. And of course, the other one I haven't really thought about is I think, is this Kush down here? I've never really looked at the roster for Kush, but that'd be quite an interesting thing to break out. So returning back to my thoughts during the end turn, is Egypt's an interesting start because because of its position. Two, it has an interesting culture clash in the fact that Alexandria actually has the opposite culture, which reflects the effect of the rulers of Egypt at the time. And since I last played it, the roster has changed. So anyway, that's just a thought, guys. Feel free to chuck it any suggestions you want in the comments. And we're going to come up here. Let's start our war against the Romans. Let's see. I mean, we got the cavalry. I think we'll fight this because we've got an army. Actually, let me just check something. Can I bring this army up? This is the siege army. We will probably need a dual siege army to attack here. So what we're going to need is you coming through here. Yeah, I think this army is going to have to do it itself. So this is our first battle against the Romans. Big problem is going to be these Italian swordsmen. So we're just going to get in here. They come out on the battlefield. That is going to effectively means they've beaten themselves. They'd been far better off to stay in the city. I'm never too sure why the AI always wants to sally out. I mean, they've only got the one cav unit. We've got 5 horse archers in this field army. Well, we're going to wait. I don't want to fight in the rain. Ah, this could be interesting. Very, very interesting. I think what we're going to do is just going to... Oh, wow. I don't have any spearmen in this army. This is a pure infantry army. This is a pretty unusual army layout. Got the general there. The reason I'm deploying back here is simply due to the fact that I don't really want to be fighting in there. I need to find them first. That's exactly what we're going to do. Our horse archer is out. So we're going to hang back and see where they are first. And if they take up a position up here, which is where I would, either here or here, in fact, this would be a better defensive position. I mean to deploy the army here, just as we got some impassable terrain here, but this one would be just as good. Anyway. So what we're going to do is just push the horse archers out. See if we can spot them up on the hills here. And then once we know where we are, then we can move forward and deploy against them. Okay. You've got to be here somewhere. Actually, this is a very interesting map, actually. I don't ever recall actually fighting on this type of map before. I mean, they can't be in that position. Okay, oops. Ah, where are you? You're on that side. You're on this side.
We are at your command.
You've got to be in here somewhere. But that doesn't look like they've actually taken up position on the hills. Are they in this kind of gap? Oh, no. Oh well.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay.
At your command, fill the sky. Loose. Armored horse archers.
They're actually up in this corner here. So they did deploy roughly in the right position. What we need to do is get rid of these guys. I mean, it's going to take a little while to get the army up here. All this over here. I think you guys can just sit on the hill there, keep an eye on them. I think we'll just get rid of that. Right. Chasing these. Yeah, not doing very well here. No point firing. Right, the general's gone. These archers or peltas. Peltas, keep away from them. They're bad news. Okay. Frontline, start to move up that way. Archers this way. Yeah, they're not. Okay, pull away. Don't want to waste the ammunition. Have I got a surprise for you? Horse archers pull back into this position. Right, army realign that way. You back off that way. Right, we've got them roughly where we want them. Yeah. We're actually pulling back onto the hill here. Start to advance forward. So they're actually retreating back up the hill again. Okay, over here. Oh, it's the horse archers. Okay. Oh, you're hidden in here. What we got to do is watch out for the pilums. There they are. There they go in. They could be pretty devastating against even armored or horse archers. Hey, see what I mean? Those guys got caught. I think what we're going to need to do is engage them with the infantry. Just going to use the infantry to absorb their pilum fire. Yeah. Wow. These are level. Oh, how come the garrison units got 3 gold been completely maxed out? Wow. Okay. You after that slinger unit.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready to march. What are your orders?
Come up here. You start to wrap this side. You start to move around this flank.
We are at your command. What are your orders? Swordsmen! We await your orders. Waiting orders. As you say.
You gauge those. You cover that flank. Horse archers. There's the other 2. Yeah, a little bit.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Swordsmen! Ready to march. Orders.
You start to encircle.
Awaiting orders.
You onto those. I think you can just keep out of it for the moment. Where's the general up here?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. You push on these missile units. Come that way. Horse archers in the back here. I think head to head we're probably the equal of the Roman Empire, these light. I think head to head we are probably the equal of these light Roman troops. Okay. Let's get in amongst these missile troops. You up here, general up here. Push on to these. Right. You push this way. You come up and support this side. There's the. And these guys are beating it a little bit because they're 3 on to 1.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, it's okay. You fire into there. It's going to bring the general round here. Okay. You're out of ammunition. You're not, so you can start to pour the fire into these. time for you to push through onto these. Oops, armored horse archers. Right, nice downhill charge into the back of these. These are light spear infantry. General, fire the inspiration. Okay. Disengage, break off.
One of our units has used
This
all
is a
its
heavy
ammunition.
melee infantry unit. Okay, you're out of ammunition. So are you. You that way.
We await your orders.
Let's get you back in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Threw you out a little bit too quickly. Right, so this is a heavy melee infantry unit. We can get a rear charge in on these. Okay. You fire into the backs of those. Right, these guys are under pressure. Yeah, you just go a long way away. You team up.
Battle is turning in our favor.
Team up with the general. See if you can get some long range shots into these. Okay. Right, swordsman. Push through up into here. So we're in the trees. Right, these guys are really doing very well. I'd like to get this unit out, but I can't. Yes, I can. Retreat. You don't need to fight anymore. Right, we've got this unit here. Push on to those. Okay. You change to there, General. Just shove these guys out the way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Straight through them. That's the way to do it. They're gone. You're probably killing more of my own troops, so I'll do this way. Right, you're out of ammunition. Let's just bring you up for a charge. Actually, just get rid of these guys. We might be able to do it with infantry if these are gone.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General. Okay, push on them. General in. Just fire that again.
Orders, my lord. Swift and accurate. Riders at the double.
Right, they're gone. That's it. End battle. End battle. We lost 408 from here. Only 2 units took substantial damage. I mean, look at that. Look at those horse archers. 127, 154, 199, 207. Wow. Right, we've now officially declared war on the Roman Empire. And down they go. Of course, we're going to occupy. Oh, looks like one of our units took a lot more damage than I thought it was going to be. And we've now got here. Certainly going to get rid of your temple. You certainly don't need that as well. Can you recruit here?
Ready for orders.
Oh, we can actually recruit all units. So I think what we're going to do is ram all you, and we're going to merge you up. Here. We'll get replacement
Join
there.
our ranks.
I think you're going to have to go, I'm afraid. And can't bring in any of you. Got some, actually quite like these Flannexmen. What we got here, so I think we're going to get in another one of the, oops, no. Thracian warriors. What we got? What have you got? Armor penetration on 26, 23. You've got slightly more armor. You've got weapons damage 44, weapons damage 61. I think we're gonna go with one of those. And I feel that having these in the armies are going to be more effective against the Romans than just trying to slug it out. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. Is right. You can stay behind there. Certainly would love to attack there. In fact,
I am no one.
you get down to here.
Heading softly.
And okay, garrison there. 16. Wow. Apollonia is. Just gonna max you up. The only trouble is they've got this navy here. If I could take this settlement.
Ready for battle.
Oh, that is just so tempting. Bring the Cav army down.
At your command.
Trouble is this army's damaged, so we're going to have to use 2 armies for this.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Okay. Continue the siege.
None will escape.
And we'll bring you in
We fight
in
for
support.
you, my lord. Advance.
You and just come and keep this happy. This is food, so certainly going to put you in here. Well, that's the pathway that gives me food and wealth. Yeah. Certainly wouldn't mind taking this up as well to improve the garrison. Now, if I can catch here, what that does is it cuts off these 2 settlements from the Romans, and what it effectively means is that I've then got the ability to push down and push up, and of course the advantage is that this settlement isn't on the coast, so they can't use a sneaky navy attack. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you round to here, close to the Egyptians, but I don't really want to lose this admiral. What we're going to do is bring you round to here. And then
Your
what we're
next
going to do
command,
is
my lord.
come here, replace you, and we're going to replace you with someone who's not of great importance. Who are you? Yep, you just got the job.
Ready for orders.
And hopefully what that will do is put us in a position to support an army, this army, when it comes down. So I mean, it could be a bit of a mistake, but I'm quite happy to sacrifice this navy if necessary. It is
Your orders.
bring this navy up in support. there. Of course, we've got you
My lord,
just come out of the kink and just sit here
your
for the
next
moment.
command, my lord.
You can't replace these troops,
We
but
fight for you,
that's
my
beside the point.
lord.
You're not even. I mean, we could send up the. Wait, where's my other agents?
I am no one.
I think I want you to keep an eye on
How may I
Noria.
serve you?
I want you to see what's going on here with Sequestia.
There is more I could do.
Ready for battle.
So we could push into there, and then that isolates this one as well. We need the navy, at least one navy around here. Deal. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're going to end up with an army here, an army here, and an army here, defend against Roman things. So then again, we could do a bit of a tit for tat exchange. We could take the settlement, pull away, and then let the Romans come in, invade it, take it there, bring their army there, and then we can come in and zap their armies that way and drain their armies. So at the moment they've got no major legions in here. We've got all our own way, which is good. Sorry about flipping left, right and centre.
At your
I
command.
want you
At once.
far that way. You got to come
My
up
lord,
into here,
make haste, men.
and we'll pick up some horse
You have
archers.
further orders?
Where are they? 1, 2,
Our
3,
lord needs good
4.
fighters.
Can we get any heavy cav? Got some Cappadocian lancers. That's 2. Don't want that. So that would give me the heavy horse archers to work with there. Kind of half tempted to just use the heavy horse archers with 2 ordinary heavy archers, and then use that to supplement the ongoing army. How are you doing?
Ready for orders.
You could probably do another turn here just to rebuild a bit. We'll go over here. We've got another army here.
At your command.
I think we're going to have to bring this army in as well. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll bring this army in and we'll send the horse archers back to here.
Advance.
They can move really long ranges. So in fact, we'll just stop you about
At
there.
once.
What's there here? Yep. So this horse archer army can replenish here, and we can bring this army through to reinforce, and then we can just keep pushing. I just want to keep pushing on the Romans as hard as possible. Right, anything else? We've done the construction. Oh no, I do the construction report. Done that one. That needs to go up. Not that I need to reduce my empire maintenance, because you can see here my empire maintenance is 0. Trespasser. You trespassed Athens. Well, your settlement captured. Province under control. Quartermaster. We've got about everything there. I think this would be a good point to leave it, because we're going to actually manually fight this battle to keep casualties low. Plus, I do need to go through all these settlements to see what needs to be built. Looks like Thrake's got a problem with public order, because we just taken this new settlement, so it's actually got a massive penalty. But that will turn around relatively quickly once this army's got back into action. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.